Greetings to you, church family. Welcome to K-Life Online. This week, I would like to state publicly that I am tired of the pandemic. Anybody agree? Nonetheless, I'm also concerned that we not let down and relax our diligence in doing our part to limit COVID's spread. I thank all of you for your understanding and support in living carefully and responsibly in the community and in our church. Most businesses have reopened with modified service, and many schools, including SVA, are back underway with carefully planned precautions in place. This is a good thing, but I want to encourage everyone to continue being careful. Wear your masks, maintain your 6 to 10 feet of distance, keep washing hands, and don't touch your faces. None of us wants to contribute to spreading or contracting the virus. So let's not forget to live that way. As church leaders, we're developing plans to carefully begin in-person activity. A church health advisory team is working to prepare our guidelines, and a family survey will soon arrive in your email box. Please share your honest hopes and needs as these conversations take place. And my expectation is that by the time the construction in our new building and our existing building is complete, we will be announcing our plans for modified in-person worship services. Most likely that will be sometime in mid to late October. Meanwhile, we want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. Your pastors are praying daily, praying for you, praying that you are sensing God's presence in this unusual time, and that our online worship experiences are providing a space for God to show up and breathe life into each of us right where we are. Our message this week will be presented by our new lead pastor, Andrea Jacobsons, and is part 3 in a series called I Got It All Wrong. She is leading us on a study through the book of Jonah. If you happen to miss one or both of the first 2 messages, I encourage you to go back and check them out. They can be accessed through the hub and have been a real blessing. As you're watching and listening this week, I would also like to encourage you to jot down your questions and send them in. Your questions and observations will assist in providing the content for next week's videocast called Kettering Connect. Pastors Jason and Andrea will carry on a discussion looking more deeply at this week's passage based on the questions you provide. You can find Kettering Connect on all of our social media outlets, including the hub at ketteringadventist.org. To submit your question, go to the Be Home Church page on the hub. Last Sabbath, a small group gathered with Pastor Jason and Pastor Elliott Smith for a baptism in our church sanctuary. Today, we would like to celebrate that baptism and welcome Jamie Lay into our church family. Jamie is a local resident and longtime employee at Kettering Medical Center. We're delighted to welcome you, Jamie, into our congregation. All families interested in the Dayton Area Pathfinder Club, please come to a special socially distanced meet and greet in the parking lot of the Centerville Adventist Church on August 22 at 2 p.m. The plan is for everyone to park and remain in your cars. Leaders will use a sound system to address everyone with important information about the year ahead, and you will receive an individual club supply package. Please be sure to wear your masks when people come to distribute the packages. The new Pathfinder year will begin with online Zoom meetings, and at some point, they will begin to add safe in-person and outdoor activities. For more information, please call Claudia Smith at the number below. We continue to be encouraged by you, our church family, and your generosity and consistent giving. Despite the reality of a pandemic, our tithe has remained strong and ministry continues. This week's special offering is for our local church budget. This budget is currently lagging as many of our expenses in this area are fixed, and that makes them difficult to adjust. And further, there have been additional expenses that have developed as a result of the unique ministry needs during a pandemic. Thank you in advance for helping to give a little extra attention to our church operating budget. And now some extra special news. Mark your calendars for August 30, 1 to 4 p.m. in our north parking area, because that will be our opportunity to officially welcome Andrea and Michael Jacobsons into our community in person. We're planning a unique, socially distanced welcome flower bomb event to let the Jacobsons know that we're excited they are here. Come join us under the tent and walk by for a quick personal greeting and introduction to the Jacobsons, through masks, of course. Check out our K-Life email or Facebook events for more information and details about what to bring and how to prepare. We're asking each family to bring some sort of flower gift for Andrea and a $5 gift card for Michael from from your favorite Ohio business. This past Sabbath, many of you participated in an enriching conversation at our family meeting, a conversation on race relations. The many stories and experiences that were shared impacted all who participated, and in response, an overwhelming number of people have expressed interest in continuing the conversation through large discussions like this past Sabbath and small groups. I invite you to the Hub, where you can find additional resources on this topic and sign up to be part of a small group that will continue this important dialogue. Again, we're deeply grateful for this community's support and enthusiasm for positive change. And with that, my name is Monte Torkelsen, and this has been your K-Life Update.